We're back on the air. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and this is Radio Entrepreneurs, and we are featuring the success of entrepreneurship worldwide. We have followers in 28 countries. Kind of exciting when you think about it, at least for me, at least. Our next guest in a long line of guests in a certain specialty is Kevin Richard of Suffolk University, Assistant Director of Executive Education, also does Adjunct Professor of Career Development, and a Family Business Association judge. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you. First of all, Kevin, tell us a little bit about your background before we get into the FBA judging.
Okay, so I did start with a family business. My brother and I started a silkscreen printing business right out of college, and for a year or so we made some money and then went our separate ways. But a few years later, after another job, my brother-in-law, founder and president of Kennedy Studios, asked me to join the business, and I came on board as a general manager, and we started to franchise as an art publishing and retail art and framing business, and we built up to about 60, 62 retail units over the years in most of the resort towns up and down the East Coast.
I've seen the stores.
Yeah, Bar Harbor down to Cayman Islands.
It's hard to leave your house and go to any tourist area of New England and not see one of their stores.
Yeah, and that was our niche. It was a fun business. But a classic family business, I guess you could say. My sister was in the business. I managed my mother. My brother was in the business as well, and then Bob Kennedy and his two brothers were owners, and several other siblings and in-laws were in the business.
Right. Well, that's interesting. And how long have you been with Suffolk?
So I left Kennedy's in '94 and went into the software business, but during that period I had done my executive MBA program at Suffolk University, graduated in '91, and then about 5 years ago I started as an adjunct professor teaching career development, and about a year and a half ago I started as associate director in the Center for Executive Education. So I guess I've been in and out for a few decades, and then started full-time a year and a half ago.
Why did you join the FBA?
Well, I was persuaded to judge last year, and it's I was also in a startup with another family business in the software industry or medical market research, actually, a company called MedPanel, and it was founded by two brothers, and his parents were on the board, and so I was part of the founding management team, and I've advised many startups and family businesses as well. So it just felt like the thing to, and also I do career coaching and graduate admissions coaching on the side, and mostly with international students, and most of them are in family businesses. So it's just always been around me and a part of my both my career and my personal life.
Right. Interesting. Last year was your first year as an FBA judge.
Yes.
You were asked to be a judge, and then you did the judging. First of all, I'll ask you, what did you think about the judging process?
The judging process was organized and professional and objective, I would say.
Because a lot of families ask us about this, and it's kept separate from the co-founders of the FBA, and it's kept separate from the board of directors.
Yeah,
I mean, you're definitely kept
well, I
separated
imagine they
out
don't
from
want
us.
any influence, and I think it's you can't have too much transparency with a judging panel like that. So I think that if I haven't heard that criticism, but if
that's not a criticism.
Yeah,
I mean, people do ask us, and I think that's what makes the award a better award.
Yeah,
That we have no influence over the judging. There are other judging awards out there that I know of. I've been involved with some over the years. That the judges are part of the process. That there is a blurring of the line.